Despite a lot of businesses reopening in Florida, the number of people who've been filing for unemployment in our state has now gone up 2 weeks in a row. Meanwhile, some people who filed months ago say they still haven't got their checks. As we continue to track the rebound for Southwest Florida, 4 in Your Corner's Rob Manch met with one woman in Cape Coral today who says she's still waiting and decided to write a letter directly to Governor DeSantis.
Well, normally if you had a question about your unemployment status, you could come here to the Career Source office in Cape Coral. But right now, it's closed due to COVID-19. And despite her best efforts online, over the phone, and through the mail, it's now officially been 2 months, and Carol Woody is still waiting on her benefits. I met Woody at her house, where she was going through a pile of printouts from the Florida Connect website.
I don't know how many people can afford to go for 2 months without money coming in their household. I've been living off of savings, and I had to dip into my 401k.
Woody was laid off from Direct Travel back in March, a company that operates all over the country.
I did consult with my boss yesterday, and they said that Florida is the only state that they're having any problems with getting people paid.
Woody showed me copies of her application where she was rejected twice. Then she was watching the news when the governor came on.
People are paid in the order that they're there. So if there's somebody from March who's gone through, submitted it all, done, they're going to have gotten paid by now.
For him to say that, it was just, like a gut punch. And I appealed to him as if I were his mother.
Woody sat down at her laptop and appealed to him through an open letter. I had her read some of what she wrote.
Governor, if I were your mother and got the response you have given to those of us still unpaid, how would you feel? I'm begging you, Mr. DeSantis, to pay me my unemployment benefits.
And Woody tells me this morning she finally heard back from the Department of Economic Opportunity that she was approved for payment from April 26th onward. But she says that still leaves her without payment for 5 whole weeks that she was without a job dating back to March. In Cape Coral, Rob Manch, Fox 4 in your corner.